Hi, I'm here to explain the implications of a new regulation on the Standard Chart of Accounts issued by the National Treasury, which is commonly referred to as the mSCOA. The short story is that from 1 July 2017, every local government institution in South Africa will have to comply with a new standardized chart of accounts. And I'm here to help explain mSCOA and what is required to ensure compliance. So what is a standardized chart of accounts and what does it mean in a municipal environment? To understand this, we need to start at the beginning. We need to understand where the problem statement from National Treasury came from because this regulation changes the direction of local government forever and for the better. While it's a regulatory requirement, which means that all municipalities must be compliant, there are also additional key objectives which illustrate benefits to municipalities, including, among others, improved data quality and credibility, the achievement of a greater level of standardization, the development of uniform data sets critical for whole-of-government reporting, the standardization and alignment of the local government accountability cycle by the regulation of not only the budget and in-year reporting formats, but also the annual report and annual financial statement formats. The creation of the opportunity to standardize key business processes with the consequential introduction of further consistency in the management of municipal finances. Improved transparency, accountability, and governance through uniform recording of transactions at posting account level detail, enabling deeper data analysis and sector comparisons to improve financial performance, and the standardization of the account classification to facilitate mobility in financial skills within local government and between local government and other spheres, as well as the private sector, and to enhance the ability of local government to attract and retain skilled personnel. In a memo dated October 2008, National Treasury expressed its concern to the Minister of Finance regarding the state of data in local government. Inconsistencies, poor data integrity, and irregular reporting restricted the accuracy of information being fed to the legislatures, the very institutions that make recommendations with regards to policy and service delivery objectives. This ultimately negatively affects Parliament's ability to oversee local government bodies. Over the past few years, a number of regulation circulars and reporting structures have been put in place to try and assist municipalities in dealing with this situation. This has been to modernize the overall financial management system of local government and to improve service delivery. The budget reform process was initiated in 1998, and in essence, reporting leaned towards the GFS classification, Government Financial Statistics. South Africa is a signatory of the IMF, and the GFS classification plays a key role in the Special Data Dissemination Standard, SDDS in short, for transparency at an international level. This classification can directly impact the country's credit rating and access to funding. The regulation provides for 7 regulated segments, of which 6 are prescriptive segments. Accounting officers at local governments must make sure that by 1 July 2017, all budget and transactional elements in the municipal environment reflect each of these 7 segments. Typically, municipalities currently only carry in their chart of accounts the item and the municipal classification. In the future, budget and transactional elements will also need to be reflected in 7 segments. Over the last 3 years, the detailed classification contained in the segments has been extensively workshopped and consulted on, and comments from all stakeholders have been actively entertained via various platforms. Going forward, the chart will be locked down in a database and any future changes will be governed via a formalized panel within the National Treasury. Using a bottle of water as an example. Funding. What source of funding will be used to buy the bottle of water? This is a prescriptive segment as per the regulation. Function. Against which function or subfunction should the bottle of water be recorded? This is a prescriptive segment as per the regulation. Costing. What is the impact of the bottle of water on secondary, cost drivers, tariff, and tariff formulation? This is a prescriptive segment as per the regulation. Item. What is the nature of the transaction? Is the bottle of water classified as an asset, liability, gain or loss, revenue or expenditure? This is a prescriptive segment as per the regulation. Project. To which project is the bottle of water related? Is it operational or capital? This is a prescriptive segment as per the regulation. Regional indicator. Which geographical area is deriving the benefit from the bottle of water? This is a prescriptive segment as per the regulation. Municipal standard classification. Against which organizational vote or sub-vote should the bottle of water be recorded? This segment is not prescriptive as per the regulation. The nature of the systems the municipality puts in place and the methods the municipality chooses to adhere to by the 1st of July 2017 must also incorporate 15 business processes. In this regard, Treasury has released 15 draft business processes which will, in the not-too-distant future, be gazetted by the Minister of Finance. The draft 15 key business processes, as envisaged through Chapter 3 of the regulation, are very clear. 1. Corporate governance. 2. Municipal budgeting, planning, and financial modeling. 3. Financial accounting. 4. Costing and reporting. 5. Project accounting. 6. Treasury and cash management. 7. Procurement cycle, supply chain management, expenditure management, contract management, and accounts payable. 8. Grant management. 9. Full asset lifecycle management, including maintenance management. 10. Real estate and resources management. 11. Human resource and payroll management. 12. Land use and building control management. 13. Valuation role management. 14. Revenue cycle, meter reading, billing, accounts receivable, and revenue management and receipting. 15. Customer care, credit control, and debt collection. It is clear from these business processes that the SCOA regulation is not an exclusive financial reform, but also impacts on the institution as a whole. We understand that municipalities need to be guided from the planning phase right up to the reporting phase, as well as to adhere to one centralized database, specifically the General Ledger, from which reporting must be derived across the entire municipal financial management accountability cycle. This would require integration of the systems and sub-ledgers operational within a municipality. The projects that are planned in the IDP and budgeted for must be transacted on and ultimately reported on in the annual financial statements. So, what is our preferred approach? 9 work streams. After interrogating the regulation, we believe the following work streams will assist the municipality in achieving compliance by the 1st of July 2017. As we look at each individual work stream in turn, it is important to note that these work streams can run in parallel as per the need of the municipality, as some work streams have codependencies. Work Stream 1. Commissioning a SCOA Steering Committee. This workstream talks directly to the letter of 4 February 2014 from the National Treasury that requests that the accounting officer commission a SCOA steering committee, and the letter of 20 June 2014 requesting council resolution confirming the commissioning of a steering committee and the incorporation of this to your IDP. Also refer to mSCOA Circular 1 released on the 29th of July 2015, and mSCOA Circular 2, released on the 21st of September 2015, that gives clear guidance to the Steering Committee on risk registers, project plans, and audit files, to name a few. It is our recommendation that this steering committee consists of all heads of department and municipal managers, and collectively this steering committee will engage every workstream of the project, look at the regulation, and make sure that each and every department fully understands and activates project plans to comply with the imminent deadline of the 1st of July 2017. Remember, this is not limited to a financial management reform, nor is it a pure ICT reform. It's an organizational reform. Workstream 2. IT infrastructure and network. The regulation dictates one dataset, one point of entry, web-enabled environments, and clever and modernized technologies in support of the multidimensional classification framework as represented by the segments of mSCOA. While it's acknowledged that requirements per municipality would differ, each municipality would be required to assess their as-is position and determine what is required going forward. Clever technologies that could possibly be considered include fingerprint recognition, optical readers, online transactions, and remote access. These technologies need to be supported by a strong network. Redundancy, data centers, and firewalls will be negatively affected if your network is poor. Therefore, a decent network assessment based on all the requirements of SCOA is advised. A minimum compliance checklist, both on network and policy, is required. Workstream 3. Verification of your current vote structure to the mSCOA regulation and the mSCOA vote structure. Workstream 3 is a physical verification of your current transactions with those provided for in the latest released version of the mSCOA templates. Note that legacy line items might need to be broken down into multiple items, as clearly seen in the example of travel and subsistence. Also note that by latest September 2016, you need to start budgeting on the mSCOA structure for it to go live on the 1st of July 2017. Considering the time constraints, all municipalities are strongly advised to initiate their implementation plans for mSCOA if not already done. Workstream 4. Data cleansing. It is very important to remember the National Treasury's problem statement at the beginning: inconsistent data and unreliable data sources. It is impossible for this regulation to be implemented on a dataset that consists of antiquated and inaccurate data. This workstream ensures that your client, supplier, and employee databases are clean and accurate. Workstream 5. HR and Payroll. This workstream ensures that the municipality fully complies with HR and payroll elements and reporting as per the collective agreements of the Bargaining Council, SALGA, the South African Local Government Association, and other stakeholders. The organogram, job descriptions, task performance, job evaluation, wage agreements, leave, and disciplinary procedures all need to be populated and maintained. Data in this workstream carries vital data used in the budgeting environment and long-term financial modeling. Workstream 6. Planning. Phase 6 is where the 5-year IDP, the Integrated Development Plan, is prioritized, and the SDBIP, the Service Delivery and Budget Implementation Plan, flows into projects and the procurement plan. It is also recommended that this workstream is one of the first workstreams to be activated, as it talks directly to the start of municipal accountability cycle and results in the project budget environment as required by the regulation. Workstream 7. Core System. This workstream will allow for the capturing and collection of all 7 segments as per the regulation. The technology and processes used in this workstream need to be intensely scrutinized by the steering committee, as all segments to the multi-dimensional database from billing, supply chain, assets, payroll, and inventory are locked down in this workstream. Please refer the steering committee to the position paper on mapping, shortcodes, and data extraction as released in June 2015 during the evaluation process of determining what vehicle to utilize in your environment. These documents and all other communications are readily available on the National Treasury website, including the MFMA, mSCOA circulars, which provide municipalities with guidelines and templates for ease of reference and use. This step is crucial because this will probably have the biggest impact on your institution. Workstream 8. Real Estate, Land Use, and Grant Management. This workstream ensures that spatial and urban policy usage are considered as per the SPLUMA regulation, the Spatial Planning and Land Use Management Act. Grant reporting and management of grant-related projects are core to this workstream as it feeds into the project rollover register and spending triggers used in the budgeting process. Workstream 9. Document Management. This workstream involves the centralization of all documents relevant to your institution and clustering of electronic information to a work area or workflow for audit. To recap, National Treasury's request to accounting officers is very clear. Commission a steering committee. This committee must ensure that the regulation is adhered to by the 1st of July 2017, which would require full implementation of the mSCOA classification framework. 2. Ensure you are informed of the piloting process as per Project Phase 4 as commissioned by National Treasury, and keep up to date with communications such as MFMA mSCOA circulars. 3. Secure funding for the implementation of the regulation through the budget process. Note that not all work streams are as a result of the regulation, but might be lacking as a result of housekeeping that was not maintained and should be funded from relevant sources. Importantly, municipalities are reminded that funding in support of systems is contained in budgets and would have to be reprioritized in support of mSCOA implementation. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to continue to support your mSCOA journey.